Virgo here, and welcome back, I guess. Well, probably only got part of that. It's not even up here. What's going on, guys? Virgo here, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. As we left off, we finish what I want to do in the Empress Duelion. It's time to head back to Skyhold now. Let's go. But to be honest, if I can get this hopefully completed on not like the whole game completed very soon, that'd be pretty good. I'll enjoy that. God, it's so beautiful. Oh, I love how I've got gold armor now. Sort of. Yeah, it's gold. Alright, we're into a talky episode now, guys. And we all know where the talky episodes start. Off to Blackwall we go.
It's good to know we're doing something worthwhile.
Is this what war is like?
Never been in.
Blackwall.
Heard you found something that had to do with wardens. Would have liked to have seen it.
What's up there?
Not
Memories of the Grey.
At your service.
What's the Inquisition?
What do you think of the Inquisition?
I just know that you could shake this world to its foundations if you willed it.
Back. That's not talk.
Inquisitor?
Let's talk about you.
I want to hear more about you.
Compared to yours, my life will seem dull indeed.
You weren't always a warden.
What did you do before you became a warden?
I was a soldier, a nobody trained to wield a sword and follow orders. I grew weary of fighting other men's wars.
So you became a warden.
More or less. Becoming a Grey Warden was the first time I felt like I mattered. The life I led before seems hollow in comparison. Perhaps one day it will fade away.
Never mind.
Very well.
Talking isn't going to be long talking, guys. Almost finished already. We do that as well. So up here we go.
Your worship.
Cassandra next.
Hello again.
Let's talk about the Chantry.
May I ask you about the Chantry?
I have no better answers on the topic than anyone might, but I'll tell you what I can.
Should the Chantry be saved?
Do you really believe the Chantry is worth preserving?
I do. But given your beliefs, I'd hardly be surprised if you disagreed. Cast the Chantry aside and new problems replace old ones. We will have learned nothing from history. The people need stability, and the Chantry needs a new purpose. Andraste had a dream for us. It can still be achieved.
What new purpose?
So what should that new purpose be?
A dedication to what is truly important. Instead of building cathedrals and sewing gowns for the divine, the Chantry used to spend its coin feeding the poor. If we are to spread the Maker's word across the world, we must do so with open hearts and open hands.
You sound like an idealist.
That sounds rather idealistic of you.
Does it? I do not think it's so unachievable. The Chantry has many good, honest people. They just need direction and inspiration. They need to be freed from centuries of adherence to tradition and ceremony. A chance for renewal is at our fingertips. It does not have to come with utter chaos.
That's all for now.
Thank you.
Krem,
Your worship?
how can we use you?
Can you think of any other tasks suitable for the Chargers?
Nothing jumps out at me. If I come up with any ideas, I'll let you know.
Goodbye. The Iron Ball.
Pleasure as always, boss.
Tell me your troops.
I'd like to hear more about the Chargers.
They're good. Riding high after we hit those Venatori. Glad they made it out alive, too. What do you want to know?
Tell me about Krem.
I'd like to know more about Krem.
He's a good soldier, and a better second in command. The troops need someone to complain to when I'm being a hard ass. He's good for that.
But you hate Tevinter.
You don't have a problem with him being from Tevinter,
Nah,
but you hate the Vints.
sure. But he's not a Vint. He's just Krem. I can get worked up about a group or a nation just fine, but people... It's too much work to hate them one by one.
Him being her isn't an issue.
You don't have any problems with him being a woman?
He's not a woman. Look, I've got horns, you only come up to my knee, and you can't dream. We're probably not the best people to go around deciding what's normal. Krem's a good man. I don't give a nug's ass that it's a little harder for him to piss standing up.
How did you start?
How did you start the group?
It's easy to make a name for yourself as a merc when you're a head taller than most folks. I spent a year or two working for Fisher's Bleeders, but their captain was crap. Figured I could do better. The best folks in the Bleeders agreed with me, so we split off.
What about Fisher?
I imagine Fisher disagreed.
He came at me. I snapped his sword in half, and we talked things out over drinks.
You must have crazy stories.
What are the craziest jobs you've ever taken?
Besides this one, there's a lot of violence between the nobles here, but that's standard work. The fun stuff is when they party. They always want to impress each other, and that means getting something shiny. We've hunted wyverns, fought through caves to find some old magical crap. Even when giant baiting was.
Giant baiting.
What's giant baiting?
So this old guy, Comte Van Chess, has some kind of a pageant planned, but he needs a giant, which is off in some damn cave. He's got some kind of rare charm to control the giant, but no way he's going into that cave himself. So we go in, kill some spiders, find the giant, and wake it up. It attacks us because, of course, it does. And we let the big bastard chase us outside where Van Chess is waiting.
You let it chase you.
That was actually your plan? To let a giant chase you?
Yeah, we had to stay out of reach, but close enough that it wouldn't give up. It was tricky. Good news is the giants are slow. Long as my guys ahead could clear out the spiders, we were fine. Bad news is the giant spiderwebs slow you down a bit more than you think.
But at least Comte Van Chess got his giant for the pageant.
Turned out that charm was a phony. Giant ate the poor guy alive. It's okay, though. We still got paid.
Your group is diverse.
You have people from plenty of different backgrounds in your group.
Yes, well, when you're in Orlais and you look like me, you can't be picky about who you take in. A lot of them got turned away from other companies that didn't want a knife here, or a crazy dwarf. Their loss. You get my back in a fight and carry your own weight, you're good with me.
Goodbye.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
She looked through me from the garden.
I'll keep an eye out. Thank you.
Sarah.
Sir Lordy Bloomers.
Is your group still active?
Is your network of contacts still active after what happened?
After Lord Arsehole in Vishal. Of course. He may have killed people, but that just means there's more who hate him. You should be one of them, but maybe not. So watch out for that.
Was there ever a Red Jenny?
Is Red Jenny real? Or was she always just you and your friends?
Dunno.
Don't you care?
Not if it works. I mean, Red is scary because blood. And Jenny is... Look, nobody fears the bunch of people who do random stuff. And besides, it's easy. Nobles want a bogeyman because they need to believe normal people can't get at them. Numbers, right? It don't have to be so complicated.
Do you share the blame too?
Doesn't this mean people think you're guilty of more than you actually do?
Suppose. Does it matter?
Shouldn't it?
Important people kill over imagined insults. I've made more than enough real ones, so no. I don't suppose it does.
Do your pranks achieve much?
We annoyed some nobles. Does that really help all that much?
We'd have helped more if you hadn't been so chummy. I don't get what's so hard to understand. Your stuff works the same. Your Inquisition, I mean. Punch a bully, people like you. Do it because they asked, or let them think they asked. They like it even more. It's inspiring, even if it sometimes goes tits up and they take a hit back. You know, like Haven.
You believe weird things.
You really work hard to make it seem like what you do makes sense.
Right, because sense is what everything makes. Look at you, making sense. A Coryphilus and his sky hole. Sense is not required for stuff to happen. And that's not my rules.
That's all.
We'll talk another time.
It's all good, isn't it?
Yeah. Cole. You're next.
She's still behind the curtains in the reading room, watching the blood pool on the floor.
Do you want to go somewhere?
How would you like to get out of here? Maybe do something fun.
I don't know. I've never tried.
Come on.
It's bonding time with Cole. Let's have some bonding time.
Inquisitor, you honor us with your presence. May I bring a sampling of fine cheeses for you and your guest?
I don't eat.
Well then, just a bottle of a fine Ghislaine White to start.
Thank you.
Please enjoy your meal this evening, your worship.
Thank you.
He saw me. They all see me.
I'm proud of you.
I'm glad you've allowed them to.
I don't know if I did. I find people when their pain leaves them open. I ease the pain. I leave, they forget. That was enough for me. Now they remember, and I'm not sure...
Cole?
There was a mage named Reese at the spire. He was one of the few who could see me. He was my friend. My only friend for a long time. Evangeline showed me that Templars could be kind, but even she...
Is this painful?
Cole, if this is troubling, we don't have to talk about it.
Gentle. You watch me walk into darkness over and over, and you always worry. Thank you. But this isn't about them. It's about... When I found out I wasn't human, when I grew, I lost Reese. I lost my only friend. That's why I was scared about letting all these people see me. That's why I laughed.
You've lost me.
I still don't get it.
This world taught me that changing means losing your friends. But now I know that doesn't have to be true. I have enough self to know that what I felt was foolish. Isn't it wonderful?
Yes, it is.
It's another good step, Cole.
I might like being human. What do you think I'll learn next?
Bit of bonding with Cole. I'm a people person. It's what I am. It's what I do. Can we get some hashtag taunting people? No, I'm joking. No one, please, no one ever start the hashtag taunting people person. Or hashtag people person. No one ever start those. Please, please, I beg. I actually beg. Don't start those. That would just be weird. Come on, game, load. Take forever. You always take forever with loading. You'd think they'd fix this by now. Right, cool. We've had our conversation. Bye bye. Cullen. Cullen. Hello. Beautiful.
At your order.
Gone.
I wanted to thank you. When you came to see me, if there's anything... This sounded much better in my head.
Did feeling better?
I trust you're feeling better.
Yes.
Is it always that bad?
The pain comes and goes. Sometimes I feel as if I'm back there. I should not have pushed myself so far that day.
I'm glad I could help.
I'm just glad you're all right.
I am. I've never told anyone what truly happened to me at Ferelden's Circle. I was... not myself after that. I was angry. For years, that anger blinded me. I'm not proud of the man that made me. Now I can put some distance between myself and everything that happened. It's a start.
You're too hard on yourself.
You're a better person than you give yourself credit for.
I appreciate the thought, but I know who I am. Anyway, I meant to thank you, not trouble you further. You've enough to worry about. How are you holding up?
My friends keep me grounded.
I've met good people here. Knowing they have my back, it helps.
You certainly keep interesting company. I suppose I do as well.
Yes, we do. You know what they say? Tornin is a people person. Oh, that. Okay. I understand where the game took my head. That's a big hill. That's a steep hill. It's all fucking steep hill, boys. Our army's marching up that. Dragon wouldn't have a problem though. Come on.
I've been reading the letters found in the quarry. Samson is making red lyrium from people?
Not anymore. Not in that mine.
I knew Samson had fallen, but this... it's monstrous. We have to put an end to him. Look at these orders from the encampment. That armor must give Samson extraordinary power. We may not be able to stop him.
All the more reason to try.
Samson's a menace. If we can't defeat him, no one stands a chance.
Then we must destroy the armor. I couldn't say how. Templars are trained not to destroy expensive magical equipment. Perhaps Dagna has some ideas. She crafts the impossible every day.
Okay. Fuck the talking. Let's go speak to Dagna. Where I'm about to get completely confused about what she's actually trying to tell us. It's obviously the normal. And then we'll pass judgment on this person. And then cut the video. Hopefully.
Better and better. What can't we do in a place like this?
Dagna.
Dagna, what have you learned of Samson?
He should be dead. I mean, you could make a hat out of red lyrium and kill people, especially the wearer. Samson's armor is genius. To do all this and not go insane, he must be resistant. Or he is insane. Or both.
Both is not comforting.
You're not comforting me, Dagna. He's dangerous either way.
Oh, fine. I just need time and tools, people, and red lyrium. For tests, you see?
Is that wise?
Everything is safe if handled properly. And you don't touch a bomb, or breathe it. I mentioned the hat, right? No hat. Time and resources, Inquisitor. I'll get what you want. Now shoot, work to do.
Okay. Two things left to do. Sit in judgment.
Mistress Pulin of Sarnia is accused of aiding and abetting the Red Templars in the Dales. She sold a quarry to them for a handsome sum. They used the quarry to grow red lyrium by enslaving townspeople. The only extenuating circumstance, Mistress Pulin was procuring supplies to keep the remaining townspeople fed.
I'll listen to her defense.
If you'd like to explain your intentions, speak.
My crime was misjudgment. The land sale was meant to bring prosperity in hard times.
Yet you kept taking coin from the Red Templars, even after you realized what they'd done to the people.
Why not? It bought food for the ones remaining. Isn't that enough? You question whether greed or necessity led me. Tell me which you weigh me for.
Have I rebuilt the town?
Mistress Pulin, you will spend all your ill-earned money rebuilding the town of Sarnia. If the townspeople forgive you, your debt to them is paid.
Your worship, I will do my best to repair what I have done.
Off you trot. Right, off to the war table. Wish you could meet the other baby Torn and the baby dwarf. Wish that was in the game, that would be fucking awesome. Where do I need forces?
work?
Deadlock. Getting things moving.
At your service.
Couple people are starting here. Improving morale. Clean grey one cash.
Let's see what we have.
Colonels. And with this, guys, I will be cutting the video off here. As always, if you guys enjoyed it, I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Bye.